What up, you guys? Beautiful day here in Kelowna. The view from the front door of my house. Never get sick of that. We have a very special guest today. I'm excited for that. They've driven very far to come and visit me. We're gonna take the TRX and head up to August Luxury Motor Cars right now. I try to set some things up for our guest that's coming. TRX has been awesome. By the way, I love the remote start on these, where you just double tap right here and I can start the truck from inside. Warms it all up, especially when it's, you know, chilly and winter out. And let's go see the boys. Let's go see Billionaire Mike Hall and Matt August, and we will be seeing our special guest very, very shortly. Step one of TRX ownership is always changing the modes, having some fun. So I typically drive around town in sport mode. Turns all traction control off, so can't hate on that now, can we? The sound of the supercharger, that whine, is addictive. It's pretty awesome. Now, as robust as this truck is, I don't want to drive off of that. That's a straight down drop. Let's get some whine out of this thing. So I had to pick up a special car to meet our special guest. And guess who our special guest is? You recognize that car by any chance? You recognize it? Welcome to Kelowna.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be here. I missed you.
We're gonna go film a video for James's channel. So make sure you guys go check out Stradman's videos. He got some big announcements coming. That thing is crazy. The Storado. The Strad Storado. Okay, now we're gonna take him to August Luxury Motor Cars to meet Billionaire Mike Hall. Well, I gotta get you on the behind the scenes channel at least.
Dude, I love the behind the scenes channel.
So you came all the way across Canada.
Just to see you.
I'm
Literally,
sure.
we're here to see you. Honestly, this is the highlight. Canada, if you're thinking about driving across Canada, don't do it.
No, BC and that little tail end of Alberta
Exactly. That's the best part.
It's the highlight.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario is massive.
Huge.
It goes for, we were in Ontario for like 4 days.
And it took you forever to get out of Toronto.
He didn't know.
All the way around the Great Lakes.
All
Around the
Great
lakes, right?
It's insane. And there's nothing but darkness.
Nothing.
We didn't see any animals. Where's the I think I guys have moose, deer.
I wish you had
Bears,
more
you had
time because
nothing.
I'd invite you up to my house, but you gotta come back.
I'm gonna come back in the summer.
Come back in the summer.
Summertime for sure. The days are super long. You'll have some cars back here.
I will.
You definitely
Take
see
you out on the
you
boats. You didn't see any elk in Banff?
saw nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
Tell me really quick.
Yes.
This is funny enough. This is your first Huracan.
It is. Isn't
So-
that crazy?
This guy gets a brand new off-road edition Lamborghini factory-built Storado Huracan, but you've driven other people's Huracans.
Right. I drove your Huracan. I think that was the first Huracan I was ever in.
What are your thoughts? The differences?
Between this and a standard Huracan?
Yes.
Tires are much softer. You can go
lot
over
less
anything.
grip.
There's no front end lift at all, so you don't worry about anything at all.
You just give
You just go. And I think I
It's got a
scraped it one time. It has a skid plate.
skid plate,
Yeah,
right?
it's got body armor. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you definitely hit it. You hit it right there.
Oh, hey, don't show that to him.
Yeah,
Wow.
Stradman's hidden damage video coming soon. I'm just joking.
The rally lights, you can only turn them on when the brights are on. So that's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if there's
Is
a
it a second
workaround.
switch?
Really? You can only.
You got to turn the brights on, and then where the button is for the front end lift, you then flip that on.
Oh, that's
and then the rally lights come on. So it's kind of a pain to engage them. Looks super cool with them on.
You can
but-
rewire that.
No, you could for sure.
The best part is you went Verde Scandal
Yes, on Verde Scandal.
on Verde Scandal.
Well, I felt like for a car like this, you could either go with like a camouflage look, like a desert sand or military green, or you go the opposite, super bright. Because I'm imagining this in like a Utah desert environment in this color, look crazy. Or in the snow,
Amazing.
look crazy, like
Absolutely.
super bright, pops like crazy.
I agree.
And then the interior, I actually tried to get more Scandal. But
More
this was-
Scandal?
This was the most they would do. I wanted to copy your Murcielago or my Ventura Roadster. I want to do everything Scandal.
Yeah.
I want to do the firewall, I want to do the roof, the A-pillars, everything. I want to do the full dash even, but this was the maximum they could do.
The way he's talking about my blue Mercy
Yes,
interior,
yes.
he would have done that with this.
Yep.
That would have been cool. So cool. You got the STO style carbon door
These are
panels.
hard to get because supposedly in Italy, all the carbon fiber is going to the windmill production. You know, like the windmills for energy,
Really?
for wind energy. all the carbon fiber is going to those blades, so it's really hard to get carbon nowadays. Yeah, so I got really lucky to get the carbon doors.
This is so cool. Like, look at this. What a spec.
We've been living out of this car.
I
for
can
like
see that.
2 weeks.
Respect,
it's
man.
kind of embarrassing.
Respect.
Kind of a disaster. Wearing the same. I've been wearing these pants for 10 days.
That's how we do, man.
Yeah.
And you haven't washed it.
Nope. No, sir.
In fact,
Full PPF though, so it's fine.
Matt offered to wash it for him just now, and both of us were like, no.
The
Looks
wash
better
when
on
I get the car
camera.
back to Utah, we'll do the full detail
Look at this.
AMSR type videos.
It's no longer scandal on the back.
It's pretty disgusting, dude. The Canadian roads, because they salt like crazy in Toronto.
So much.
Insane.
And they use the
whole road
liquid
is
salt.
white, right? And it gets everywhere. And then in Alberta, they put the gravel down.
Yeah.
So then the semis
Do you have any
pass
do
you.
you have any
I
rock
don't
chips?
think so. I think
Ooh.
Why not put windshield PPF on?
no.
Ooh, how did you make it across
got
Canada
lucky.
without
I
a
don't
kid?
know.
Drive home, man. I can't drive home without getting a rock chip.
Dude, my Senna got delivered and cracked the windshield.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That can't be easy to fix.
$15,000 windshield.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. We took a couple hits where I was really, really nervous. My technique when someone would pass me is right when they get up next to me, I just slam on the brakes. So they, you try to reduce it that way. But no, we got lucky.
You don't let other people pass you in this car.
Right. That's, we're live right now. You know?
Roof scoop.
You keep it very PG. I didn't pass a single car. I kept it under the speed limit
of
the
course.
entire time.
5 over is what we say.
Yes.
Yeah, my rule is 5 over.
No one should pass you if you're
5
doing
over.
5 over. That's
Well, this is
David's
super
thing.
cool. And just so you guys know, you can see it up there, the branding. That's Lamborghini factory roof scoop.
It is. No, it's a functional roof scoop.
Yeah.
It's functional. Yeah.
And the roof rack.
And a roof rack.
Rack.
Yeah.
I meant the roof rack, sorry.
No, the rack
That's
is also
not a
functional.
roof scoop. What are you talking
I know.
about?
He said that.
Sorry,
I was
sorry.
trying to save you, Damon.
This right here. This is from Lamborghini, right?
It is. It
Yeah.
cost me way more than it should have. But it says Strada on it, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
But no,
man.
it's a great car.
So sick.
I
Over
really am
fenders.
looking forward to more adventures.
Well, I like the idea of building a V12 variant.
Yes, I agree. It's
Call
gotta be
me.
done. It's gotta
Call
be
me.
done.
Detector.
Safe travels to James.
You're not allowed to have those?
We'll be doing a video soon enough. Stay tuned.
Here.
He'll be revealing his hypercar. I saw it. It's
Well,
well, it was great to see James, but it is time for the Stradman to head back down to the lower mainland. Roof scoop, roof rack and all. Look at that thing. So sick. I'm not joking when I said I want to build a V12 version of this. I think we got to do it. It is 6:45 a.m. I am at the Vancouver International Airport and heading south to South Florida today. I go shoot some more content down in Florida, which means I have a very long flight ahead of me. Five and a half hours, something like that. So I gotta get downstairs and get my ass through customs, security, and get to my gate. I'm a little late, I slept in. I got about 45 minutes to make all that happen. Fingers crossed I make it. Little behind the scenes for you guys. I am in the middle of filming a main channel vlog, but I don't always show the in-between of filming, you know, my main channel vlog, especially when I'm solo. And I got myself some Chick-fil-A Uber Eats too. Prestige Imports 2.0 here, because I'm doing, you know, my video, if you haven't seen it already, what is the second hypercar that I want to get for the channel. One, which is obviously an investment car, it's somewhere to park money, but also it's fun. I get to enjoy the hard work and the fruits of my labor of working really hard all these years to where now I can finally afford to buy some of my ultimate dream cars. And cars that honestly back then I didn't even know I'd ever want because it was so far out of reach, it didn't make any sense. But what I'm doing right now is before I do film that video, I'm getting some food. So I don't know if I ordered too much food because I was really hungry, but I got a salad because I'm trying to be healthy. See, salad, proof it's in there. And I got some of those grilled chicken bites because they're fairly healthy. So I got some protein, I got some salad. I do thankfully have a fork. That's cool they put that in here. Sometimes you order this stuff and then they don't even give you utensils. And a little teaser, if you haven't seen it on Instagram because I did post this while I was doing this. Here are 5 keys. Whoop, let me hold this properly. 5 hypercar keys, and they are the very exclusive Bugatti Chiron Bugatti Divo, the Hennessy F5, very exclusive as well, a Ford GT, because I just love the Ford GT, the new ones. This is the McLaren P1, because it's at the top of my list if I was to get another McLaren. And this needs no introduction. This is a Pagani Huayra 2014 coupe, so the doors go up. I am going to enjoy my little lunch here, prepare my food. I've got some toppings here, I think is what they give me. Let's see if I can open this. There we go. Oh, it's nice and fresh. Looks good. So I'm gonna have a salad. I got, you wanna know what I have for dressing? I got the zesty apple cider vinaigrette. I think this is probably one of the healthier choices because it's not a cream dressing, right guys? And what else we got here? They give you these interesting little charred tomato crisps and bell peppers. So let's throw those on as well. Let's throw these in here. Gives it a little crunch. I think that's the idea behind that. And then I of course have the chicken in the bag, which I need to grab and get some food in me and get my energy level back up. So I'm not a boring man talking to you guys on camera. But like, check these out. These are some of my favorite things ever. So many people have obviously chicken strips and chicken nuggets, but they're always breaded and then deep fried. These are grilled. A much healthier option. So, and honestly, even without sauce, so tender and so delicious. So thumbs up to Chick-fil-A for saving the day today. And it was the quickest thing on Uber Eats to get. It was only 25 minutes. Everything else was like 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. I'll see you guys in the main channel vlog. And that's that. Look, I love it. The mat says good evening. I have to take my ass up to my room and get this footage uploaded from the vlog today. What a crazy day with Ryan here in South Florida. PFS killed it on the center wrap. You guys are going to be blown away when you see this car. It turned out way better than my expectations. I'm so stoked about this. I got the wheels in the works, and then I have the exhaust and downpipes and the tune. So by the end of January, that car will be full on DDE level obnoxious. I am so excited for this. I'm currently staying at the W in Fort Lauderdale. It's actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be fancier. It's actually pretty basic. I mean, on some level, it's pretty Miami. It's like, I mean, South Florida, it's like pretty dated. I mean, like, look at the carpets. Come on. I'll show you my room. Check this room out. It's pretty funny, actually. So Ryan and I did our kind of holiday get-together dinner tonight. Little bottle of wine, little steak dinner. It's almost like a date. It's like a bromance, you know? Look at this place. Not fancy, right? Like, that is a basic bathroom. Like, look at this place. Not fancy at all. Really big mirror. But like, look at this. Normal bed. mic crap all over the place. I got to charge my battery, upload my footage. I fly back to SoCal early tomorrow. Go see the boys. I'm only there for 48 hours, and then I fly home for the holidays. And then I fly back to SoCal January 1st. That is the grind. My wife and my daughter and I will be spending our New Year's in the Fairmont Hotel in the Vancouver International Airport. That's just the way it is, because we gotta get to the island, Vancouver Island, to go see my two oldest daughters and all of our family. My dad, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and a whole bunch of friends that we miss dearly. We haven't seen some of them for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. So that's kind of where we're at. I'll add some more stuff into this story as the travel day continues.
All right, so right now I'm just installing the turbo manifold and the turbo and then a couple of the other accessories. So I already installed the alternator, the power steering pump on the other side. So this is pretty much the last thing. I think everything else needs to be installed inside the car.
How's it going, Sean?
It's going, oh shit.
Sounds like it's going pretty good. So,
So I don't know if Mike or Tim talked about this in another video, but on turbo cars, these copper lock nut washers are a must. A lot of times the vibration and the heat cycling will cause like normal nuts to kind of back off, and then you'll blow turbo gaskets. But these actually are somewhat oval, and they can take heat, so they lock on there really, really good. So if you guys are running turbo cars, yeah, get these.
interesting. Is that something that would be on like an OEM car? Or is that really
I'm not
on,
sure
like-
if this motor came with, I think the BMWs might use them.
Oh, really?
From the factory. But anytime, we're building race cars, we'll swap them out to these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I know you're not a big BMW guy, but I mean, this rotor is pretty cool. But what'd you run in your comp car?
What motor?
Yeah,
2J, Toyota 2JZ.
of course. How much boost were you running?
It depends on the track layout, but anywhere from like 28 to like 32 pounds.
Jeez, that's sick.
Yeah, it was boosting.
It was boosting indeed.
Nitrous, big turbo.
Did you have the same Samsonis or just something else?
No, I was a broke boy. I had a Jericho.
those are expensive.
Jericho side shift. So I actually have a
Side shift.
Samsonite now that I got from Mike,
Yeah.
one of his old ones that I bought off of him.
Yeah.
So pretty excited for that one.
What's a side shift?
Basically all the link. It's a dog box, like a 4-speed dog box,
Okay.
kind of like the GeForce GSRs, but the linkage and everything is like on levers on the side. So I had to like chop out the whole tunnel and redo the tunnel out of like sheet metal just to make clearance for all that.
And you had an S14?
S13 coupe.
S13.
Yeah.
Coupe.
Coupe.
Did you ever have that car as a like street car first, and then you're like, I won't make it a comp car, or was it always the plan to make it a comp car?
No, so when I got the car, I actually had a street, another S13 that was like a SR20, and then that was like more of a street car. And I bought this one from one of the homies that I did Pro-Am with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just strictly race car. I mean, it has a title and everything, but
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was just non-op.
that's a pretty cool car. You should bring it by here one of these days. You should drive it over.
It's gone.
You sold it.
I traded it for
Traded
a JZX90 Mark II.
Wow.
Well, because I drove a JZX90 for the first time in Japan.
Yep.
At Ebisu, and that was probably like around like 2017, and like, dude, ever since then I wanted one. It's like probably one of the best driving cars I've ever driven.
I like hearing your perspective on cars from when you go to Japan, because there are a lot of cars that are here that are more cool just because they're imported than they actually are in Japan. Because in Japan, it's like, all right, cool, there are a lot more of these cars. But here it's like, whoa, you gotta, no way, you gotta.
Dude, it's like the opposite though. Like, so in Japan, like, you'll see a regular ass Mustang GT or whatever
That's
just
crazy.
cruising around, and in
Yeah.
Japan they'll like trip out over that. Yeah, and then like guys from here, they'll go to Japan like, oh, GTR, like
Yeah.
trip out.
Of course.
Grass always greener.
Basically.
Yeah. You gotta get a Corvette for Japan.
I'd be so down.
That's the move. That's a power move. You gotta get the biggest,
American power
most
move.
liter chuggy American engine you can for Japan. Like a Viper with the like a 9 liter.
the Gen 1 Viper.
That's a flex. Because in Japan they pay their registration by cc's or liters, right, Sean?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the bigger your engine is, displacement wise, the more you pay for registration.
That sucks. That's a bummer.
So
Here,
so
they just
as-
charge you registration more for no reason.
Well,
Oh, the car's more expensive.
That's
Okay.
That's what doesn't make sense about California is we pay more for registration on new cars than on old cars.
Yeah.
When if you want to like technically solve like emission stuff, you should charge more for older cars than new cars if you want to phase them out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, California don't make sense.
yeah, it
It's a
doesn't
little
make any
forwards
sense.
and a little backwards all at the same time. But
So the ultimate flex would be get the biggest engine car you can for Japan.
isn't a Viper like a 7-liter?
I think there's a 9-liter. I think.
9.
Don't look at me.
Sean's
I don't
a
know
big
nothing about
American
that.
muscle guy.
Yeah, Sean only knows about BMWs.
You should
I don't.
DM
They're lying.
Sean
They're lying.
at
Don't.
Sean Adriano and ask him your questions about BMWs.
Oh god.
He probably won't reply, but he's a huge
He'll
fan.
reply.
Sean will
I'll
reply.
probably read it and laugh at you
For buying a BMW.
for buying a BMW.
At the same time he's hating on BMWs, he also wants one. So it is
Alright.
what it is.
Either F80 or a G80. Those
Yeah.
are the only, or G81, the wagon. But other than that, I'd probably buy one and still think it's a piece of shit.
All right. We're going to Japan. The three of us, we have to take the most American car possible. What are you taking?
What are we
Tim?
doing with it?
Most American
We're
car.
Yeah,
a
you,
little
you,
bit of
you gotta give
everything.
us more information.
Look,
What are we
maybe
doing
a
with
little
it?
tracking, maybe a little drifting. A
And
little.
Are we
road
selling
trip?
it afterwards?
No.
and
Okay.
a road trip.
You just get this car, you get to take it to Japan.
Oh,
to,
we're not selling it?
to
Then
bring them
never
the
mind.
most American car possible. What are you bringing?
Can we sell it after?
The most American.
No,
They're
it's not
really
your
big into like lowrider culture is huge.
Oh,
in Japan.
yeah.
Like huge in Japan. They're big into those Dodge vans out there. Those like old school Dodge vans.
Dodgy mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen those. Yeah, because there's a whole racing series around it.
They do. a
And they
lot of
drift
those.
them too.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy.
What else? Dude, to be honest, anything American,
I have
they're
an
about
idea,
it.
fellas. We bring that Hummer right there.
You didn't fit on the roads there?
Hell no, dude. Like you be stressing driving that Hummer around like some parts of Japan.
People would be stressing. I would.
No, you would be trying to like maneuver that thing around. Oh, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. It'd be cool to just bring like, I don't know.
American, Mark. American.
Well, at first I was like, you got to bring an older Mustang, and then I was like,
Any classic
More-
American, like, dude, they're down to like get like Dodge Darts and like just any old American car, though, you'd sell it for a shit ton of money.
Celine S7.
oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool here.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is the registration, like Tim was talking about. So the motor, the size of the motor.
Yeah.
So something like a Viper, like, dude,
What do they do for electric cars?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll have to look that up. I'm not very interested, but it'd
Like,
be
I
interesting
don't
to
know
find
if
out.
Japan really has full electric yet. Like, I don't know if they have like the infrastructure to do charging.
We don't
and
either,
stuff
but
like
we
that.
just have.
I mean, like you see like charging
No, I get what
stations,
you
you know,
mean.
but like I don't think I've seen really any like electric charging stations or superchargers like that in Japan.
Just hybrid, right?
Yeah, most of it's just hybrid stuff.
That's the way to go.
Hybrid or like K cars. So you'll see like a lot of 600cc small cars. Because the other thing you need in order to register, you have to do pass the inspection, pay the crazy registration fees, and then also you have to have a parking spot. Like prove that you have a parking spot for the car. Yeah.
Yeah, because in the big cities, there's not parking really at all.
Yeah, so that way they don't have guys like Tim who just have a bunch of cars, and then Tim would just be moving his cars around, parking in front of strangers' houses.
No, I'm
Like
not
he
even that
does.
bad. I have a friend that
Like Japan's
takes
really
up a whole block.
It's very
Dense.
dense and
Compact.
yeah. Like I see buildings that look like, oh, they saw it and they're like, yeah, we could fit in the building right there. And like one's facing this way, the other one's and it's like this small little like space between them. Yeah, Japan's pretty wild.
Reputation.
Honda does have a reputation.
For?
making cars.
Cool. That's cool.
Sean, you had a Honda, right?
Oh, I had lots of Hondas.
Everyone who's worked here except for Mike has had a Honda.
Mike's just no. I think Mike had a EF. No, didn't he have a Civic way back in the day?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But yeah, I had my share of Hondas.
Yeah, we've all had a Honda.
I still have a Honda.
Tim still has a Honda.
I just got rid of a Honda. Actually, that's kind of a long time ago now.
I know which one you're talking about.
Which one?
The black one.
The B cab. Dude, I went into Gretty when we were at the thing. It's still sitting there,
That's
same
a
condition.
terrible car.
What?
Sean had an EG that was terrible.
I traded it for a turbo.
Worth
That's saying something. That's saying
it.
something.
And it was worth it.
I had like a sponsorship deal, and one of the sponsors, like, he just had some parts and like gave to me to like sell, to use it for like money for the program. And one
Wait,
was like a
hold
turbo.
on a second. So your boy was like, "Hey, we'll sponsor you by giving you parts
Well,
that you can sell."
it was that. Now
I'm
it sounds ghetto.
I'm making fun of it, but I understand. It's,
No, so
you know,
like
there's probably a deal.
they gave me like a bunch of product and everything too, but it was also like, oh, but, we can't really do like monetary support, but he gave me a bunch of parts he wasn't, that were worth quite a bit, just to sell, to help out with the program.
That's cool. Kids, that is what is called boosting. No.
Didn't do anything with it,
Yeah.
and then traded that for some wheels.
Nice. The one on the car, or the one that were on the top car?
They're on my GZX90, like some Graham Light 57.
Oh, those are cool.
I forget the 5-spoke,
Yeah.
solid 5-spoke one.
Hear me out, Tim. Hear me out, Tim.
Ew, the vert? Gross.
What vert? What's up with you and verts, dude?
I don't like them.
But every car you're like, hey, check it out. They're all verts.
No, like what?
The
What
E40 or E46 you pulled up was a vert.
Well, if you're just looking for a car to beat on, it doesn't really matter.
350Z, you found a vert.
Oh yeah, you did.
Wait, dude, try finding the 350Z for a good price. That's a hard top.
No, you're just not looking hard enough.
I'm really not.
You're looking on AutoTrader.
I'm looking on OfferUp.
Oh, I could find you one right now for like 4 racks, 5 racks.
That's kind of the
Dude,
problem.
go on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
Facebook
You hate to do it, but that's where they're at.
The thing is, I know that I could, if I just spent like one day seriously looking, I could find a car very quickly and just go pick it up. But
Yeah, you could.
The
I'm not
question
ready
is,
to do it.
what do you do when you find it?
Well, it's like I don't think I'm actually ready to do it. So it'd be cool to get a 350Z, or and just like kind of learn how to work on the car and learn how to make it into a drift car with these fellas. On a more basic level, obviously. But yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. I just don't think I'm ready to do it yet.
Get ready.
Yeah, I think
You just gotta do it, man.
I gotta do it at the right time.
But you gotta be clear with your intentions with it. Because if you're trying to buy like a
No,
nice one and you're
no.
trying to like learn how to drift and work on it, that's the
Now,
wrong
I'm
move.
kind of looking forward to having a car that I don't really care about. Because I've only had cars that I have to or that I like really have cared about a lot, or that I've tried to really take a lot of care of.
Dude, first drift car needs to be a shit box.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it'll be fun to just, beat on a car for no reason.
Sean, what was your first drift car?
S13 too.
Okay, kid.
I've had like 5 of them. No, so back then those were like the piece of shit like shit boxes that
How
you could
about
pick up for
now?
like
How much did you spend on it?
it was like
Well, you probably
$1,500
had it for a
bucks.
while, right?
Dude, I've had so many of those.
Yeah.
Probably had like 5 or 6.
Dude, did you ever drift
Yeah.
your 300?
Me?
Yeah.
Not on track.
Well, yeah.
Where'd you drift it, Tim?
On dirt, off road.
Closed private property.
Interesting. I hope you're wearing a helmet.
All right, guys. So welcome back. We're going to the parts store right now because Mike's rebuilding the top end of the E58, and right now we need oil for later and silicone for all those seals that are on the engine that don't have gaskets. Remember me scraping all those? But quick parts store run. I forgot there's no gas in here. I should have just took my car. Oh well. Yeah, we went to lunch yesterday, and I noticed that there was no gas in the van, and I forgot until right now when I got into the van. So this is a part of being me, I guess. I pranked Dave one time, and now I get all the vehicles with no gas.
What's the mileage on it, Tim?
It's not saying. So.
Is there a way to?
Uh-oh. What was that? I was trying to talk to me.
What do you want to say?
I'm trying to find how much range we have to see if I can keep going without having to put fuel in it. Because the parts store is pretty close.
So
But,
we might make this someone else's problem.
I want to. Alright, so we are here at Ace, our local parts store. I like this place. It's like a small little business. I think we should call Mike. There's so many options. Yo.
Yep.
There's so many options.
What you got?
Okay, I'm flipping the camera. So first off, probably not that one.
There you go. That one's, yeah, get one of those.
There's so many.
Go back the other way. There's the black and ultra black. Get one of those, of each of those two.
Black. So this is ultra black. And then there's...
Oh, they have Durco.
Where? This one?
Right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Fuck those other ones. Get two of those.
Okay, put the other ones back.
And then let's see what they got for oil.
Oh, they got a good oil selection here.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'll grab two of those.
Here's the liquid moly. Yep, 540.
Got it. We're on the way back. The van has no gas. So I'm going to limp it back, hopefully. Okay, later. Mike now knows the predicament, so if we take extra long because we ran out of gas, then he already knows. Alright. This should be everything we need. Why is there a helmet in here? Let's hope that this thing makes it back with the little amount of fuel it has. It's called pushing the limits, or limit testing. When things happen, things happen. That's all I can say.
Tim, you like camping, right?
I haven't actually camped, but I want to. I like going outdoors and I like hiking, but I've never actually gotten the chance to go camping yet. But cool ideas would be to have some type of off-road vehicle with a rooftop tent and go camping. I want to do it to a car, not your typical like SUV or truck though. Like a rooftop tent on top of like I don't know.
A Ventador?
Oh, that'd be sick. I think somebody's done it to an NSX, so it's totally doable to an Aventador. Like get a Sterado and put a rooftop tent on top of it. There you go. Rooftop tent, a spare wheel would be nice. They already make a spare wheel package for it from Lamborghini, but where they put it blocks where you would put a rooftop tent. So I would put the rooftop tent on top and then make a like cage to hold the spare wheel like on top of the engine cover area, and then maybe on the back make like a bash bar slash like kind of like a tow hitch type of deal, so you can put a bike and like extra fuel jugs so you can go deep. That'd be pretty cool, I think. But maybe a winch so you can pull out cars with your Sterado. That'd be pretty cool.
Tied to a tree, just go super steep up hills?
Yeah, climb something that it probably shouldn't climb and just use the winch also. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, just putting the rooftop tent itself would be already like something that people haven't done. I'm sure somebody wants to do it and hasn't done it yet or is in the process of doing it, but I think it would be pretty funny and cool.
Do you think there are people that would seek that merge of exotic cars and camping?
Maybe, because they're starting to produce more cars like the Porsche 911 Dakar, and then also the Sterado. So maybe it's a blooming audience, maybe. But we shall see the next couple years. And we're back. We made it.
And now, it's someone else's problem.
It is. Not my problem no more.
We're like basically playing Not It
Yeah,
with the gas tanks at this place.
exactly. So whoever has to use this van next will be in a predicament caused by Dave yesterday and me today.
It's like playing Jenga.
Yeah. It's like you never know when the entire system is going to collapse. And with this, you never know when it's just going to run out of gas when you pull out to the stop sign.
Parts on there. That thing will never break.
This is the German Honda Bahn.
OEM spec sensor safe. Is it a oil galley safe?
No silicone.
Oh, yeah.
Say the joke, Tim. Come in, dude. What's the joke, Tim? We're here. Spit it out.
Oh wait. You holding that liquid molly like it's your baby. What are you doing behind there?
I'm returning the card.
Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, I'll take that.
Take that. That wasn't a car, by the way.
Dude, that was like some drug dealer shit, dog.
Tim's actually looking out for me, trying not to leak my credit card info.